O'Neal Gallows, the Bullet Babe herself, and you are watching Jammin' Music Man on YouTube. Tune in every day, every show. Your life depends on it. Too sweet.
I'm simply delicious.
What's up, guys? It's me, Jammin' Music Man, and welcome to my special new video. And in this video, I'm taking you guys back to 2015, because in 2015, I had the privilege to interview the WCW and NWO legend himself, Buff Bagwell. That's right, Buff Daddy. And in this interview, you're going to hear Buff talk about how he got started in the business, what he thought were some of his best matches, and also what were his favorite WCW pay-per-views that he did back in the day. And this interview took place at a show by a promotion called Old School Wrestling, which is ran by my buddy Big Steel. Shout out to Big Steel if you're watching. And as a bonus, stay tuned after the interview, because I'm going to air Buff's match that took place that night. It was a 6-man tag match. So stay tuned after the interview. And also, I have a video from the show that night here on my channel. It's called Buff Bagwell at OSW Arena, if you ever want to check it out. The full show from that night. But this video right here is Buff's interview from 2015. I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy this interview. So without further ado, here's my interview from 2015 with Buff Bagwell. Enjoy. What's up, Buff?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
So what are you doing here at the OSW tonight?
Man, it was good to be in Georgia for a change, man. I don't get a whole lot of times being in Georgia, so it's a lot of fun to come back to Georgia, and you know, this is where I'm from, so I love being here, and I love what they've done down here. They built a great thing down here, and it's good found. The fan base is phenomenal, and the OSW I love, because it follows kind of like the NWO thing, and I really like what they built down here. So, you know, anytime that I take part of something, I really take time to make sure the organization's good, and this company's really on top of their game and very professional, and it's hard to find in the independent world, and this place is phenomenal, and just glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
Very cool. Can I ask you a few fan
Sure,
questions?
man, go ahead.
Out of all your tag partners, who would be the one tag partner you would like to team up one more time?
That's a toughie. You gotta realize I was a world tag team champion with every one of them.
Correct.
Let's go that route first.
Correct.
That's pretty big. So, but I think ultimately, me and Scotty probably had the best
American
chemistry.
Males?
Yeah, I mean Steiner. Riggs was great too. That's why it's so hard. But me and Scotty were nitro, and we had some of the best skits with the wheelchair and the McGuire, and I think overall, me and Scotty Steiner, that was the best tag team. And we were never champions, but Riggs would be number 2 for sure. American Males was a big stepping stone for me. It was an era of goatees and earrings were baby faces. That was very rare in the early 90s. You know, facial hair meant bad guy. So I had to teach them that earrings and facial hair could be good guys. It was a new change, which we proved that with NWO. We were all black and mean. The fans loved us. So it was a new era. It was different. I try to tell them that American Males was right before NWO, so it was. I taught them that facial hair and
Vicious and delicious.
Vicious and delicious, baby. Me and Scott Norton. A little kid came up with that in Chicago. Came up to us and he went, "Vicious and delicious." And I said, "What'd you say?" I wrote it down, went straight home, and airbrushed everything delicious.
That's cool.
Because I was obviously delicious. He was the vicious one.
All right. Out of all your matches, what was your favorite match you ever been in?
I can't say favorite match. There's no way, man. I had 11 years of being on the top of the talent world. Ric Flair's to Macho Man's to Hulk Hogan's. I mean, Goldberg, Steiner's. I mean, Road Warriors. I've seen them all, wrestled them all. There's no way I can say a match. I'd have just to go with just the NWO. Just that era of what we did was like being part of a family, and it was incredible when we came out, the response we got. So just that NWO thing was just phenomenal. When I got selected and coming into the NWO, would have been my favorite thing ever. You know, getting inducted to them was great.
Back in the WCW days, what was your favorite pay-per-view that you look forward to doing?
I liked Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
Because you could do, because it was Halloween, you could do, you know, trick things, and it was just more of a trickster kind of pay-per-view, and mask and Halloween, and you know, the set was cool and scary, and so I just always loved that. Plus that, I had one of my best matches ever on Halloween Havoc with Too Cool Scorpio. We became World Tag Team Champions against the Nasty Boys. With
93.
Well, yes, it was one of the best matches, tag matches I've ever had in my life. If you got a chance to go back to 1993 and watch a match with me and Too Cold Scorpio versus the Nasty Boys and Missy Hyatt, it was one of the best matches of my entire life.
The original Diva.
The original Diva.
Yeah.
She got me into wrestling.
Really?
She moved in next door to me. It's in her book. She moved in next door to me and got me into pro wrestling.
All right, I'll give you one last question.
Okay.
Who's a current wrestling superstar you would like to get in the ring with?
Orton. I like Randy Orton.
Cool.
I think he's really, I think he reminds me of me a lot. He's one of the few guys I really like up there a lot. So I'd like to wrestle him, of course, because he reminds me of me, and I like him. He's very cocky, but very, very cool. He's got a good swagger. You know, he's got a good body. He's a good wrestler, and he just reminds me of me, and I like him. So by liking him, I like to wrestle him.
All right, Buff. Well, thank you for the interview,
And
man.
remember, I'm Buff, and I'm still the stuff.
And hopefully one day you'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Without a doubt.
Too sweet, man. Thank you.
Too sweet.
All right.
Boom.
All right. Thank you.
Bagwell.